Welcome. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to use this tool to disassemble and then reassemble bolts for the M1 Garand, M1A, and M14 family of bolts. The tool itself does not require any adjustments to do these, since it interacts only with the locking lugs and the face of the bolt. And in both cases, those features are the same between the two. So for the purposes of this video, we will focus on the M1 Garand bolt. The tool itself has a piece of key stock that's locked in place by the binding screw. Simply back the screw off a couple turns and the key stock can be removed. To proceed with the disassembly, put the key stock into this open slot and slide it back into the body of the tool. On your bolt, identify the ejector spring and place it at top dead center. Approach the tool at an angle from the top, sliding it down into the tool and then rotating into position. At this point there will be some fore and aft play, but you can see that the locking lugs are going to interact with these hooks. Once the bolt is in position, you can advance the screw forward. Continue turning until the screw makes contact with the back of the tool. And at that point, the key stock has pushed the ejector spring far enough back into the body of the bolt that you can now remove the extractor. You can use a punch, or you can use something like the tip of a bullet. Just simply push down, and then that will be removed. And at this point, you can see that everything is fully contained. Back the screw off. This will slowly relieve the spring tension. When it's fully loosened, you can get that fore and aft motion again. Just rotate the bolt up and back out and finish the disassembly of the springs and the firing pin. Traditionally, reassembly of these bolts is the most challenging, which is where the tool becomes the most useful. Basically, it's a reverse order of what we just did. Place your firing pin, turn the spring, turn the ejector spring. Be sure to align the cutout so that it will line up with the hole. Slide that back into position. And now approach the tool again from the top. Since this is sticking out further, it slides down through the top of the tool and rotate the bolt back into position. And then you can advance the screw again. Once again going until the screw makes contact with the body of the tool housing. Flip the tool over, take your extractor, put it back into its place, give it a little push. Now you can relieve the spring tension, back it out a few turns, and lift the bolt back out of position, and it's fully assembled. Take the key stock, be sure to return it back to the holder position and tighten the screw. And just like that, you're done. I hope you found this video helpful. You can find this tool and many more like it at 71innovation.com.